So I'm here to Eric motherfucking Scrublow. Bro, you really think your music is good? No one can understand a goddamn fucking word you're saying, dog. Ever since you've had your accident, you sound like a fucking shit salesman with a mouthful of samples, bro. And it's funny. You talk about how you're bigger and better than me. Without me, you wouldn't have a goddamn career. I helped you run Killer Clown Sounds for 10 plus years, homie.
That's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
Welcome back to the Cyrax Deep Dive series, my friend, here on the Swamp Dweller Live channel. I've been laughing a lot today. I don't know why. Something about Cyrax's little face today is making me laugh a bunch, so hopefully I don't ruin the commentary. But you'll see why I'm laughing, because he's still spewing some nonsense on the internet, pretending like nobody knows who he is. Trying to pretend like his past didn't actually happen. But anyways, let's get right into the nonsense.
You really think you're better than me? Dude. Everything I have done is legendary. All you've done is generic ass bullshit. I've broken grounds in music, created whole ass genres. Me and the homie 045 will shit on any fucking song you could throw at us that you got. And you wanna know why? Cause me and him are fucking legends. You're a fucking nobody, bro. My name's known worldwide. Your name ain't hardly known at all, dog. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody gives a fuck who you are. I have fans all over the motherfucking planet, dog. I have people waiting for me to start touring. I was touring back in 2018 when you doing nothing, motherfucker.
So that was a fucking lie.
What were you doing in 2018? Sitting back talking about how you're gonna be famous? While I was out here playing local shows and touring around, what were you doing, motherfucker? Absolutely nothing.
Cyrax is a legend, alright. And he's legendary for pooping his pants on stream. He's legendary for getting beat up by Marty. He's legendary for having all his packages taken from him. He's legendary for having all of his electronics bricked. He's legendary for all of those things and much more. But he's not legendary for anything in music. Feels bad, Chance. I know we've made this joke 1,000,001 times in the comments and in this series at large, but I gotta say, maybe Cyrax actually started huffing those bedbug fumes, because this dude is absolutely on a tear recently on a level that I've just never seen. We have video footage of what Cyrax was doing in 2018. We even have multiple admissions from Sally, Gordon, etc. saying that he never went to these Linkin Park concerts and other things he says because they never had the money for it. But the little goblin Regard's gonna run around saying he was touring and he was doing all these things. Yeah, okay, Chance.
Bruh. And who's the one that said that we were gonna get in all these magazines and we were gonna get paid all this money? You. And guess who never saw those magazines? Me or you. Because you fucking lied. You talked about how, oh, we were gonna get on all these radio stations. We were gonna get tons of airplay. Motherfucker, you lied about that too. I got more airplay on my fucking own than you ever could in your whole goddamn career, bro.
I love that Cyrax is now claiming that he ran Killer Clown Sound for 10 years, all these other delusional claims. It's just sad. Eric Scrublow is a character from the past, quite a few years back. Why is he catching strays, Cyrax? There must be something in that sludge. I'm telling you, he's huffing the bedbug jug. Say it ain't so, Chancey. Eric sold you a pipe dream, and it didn't come true. Oh no, Cyrax, that must be the most terrible thing that's ever happened to you. That's why your career never panned out, because you didn't get on some magazines with good old Eric Scrublow. That's exactly why the music career didn't take off.
You know, I should have listened to everybody when they said not to work with you. With no skill, no talent, you got nothing going for you. I should have listened to them when they said not to work with you. And you want to know why I should have listened? Because like I see now, they saw ahead of time that you were just using me to screw me over. all these years.
Honestly, only Chance Wilkins can come on a video, rant and rave and try to look like a tough guy talking trash about somebody, and choke on his own spittle and cough on it, and then try to play it off like he was just laughing. Cyraxx is a complete joke. I don't need to tell you that. You already know that, but geez. These delusions are getting really hard to watch sometimes, because it's just like he knows this isn't real. He definitely knows. And if he doesn't, he off the jug.
You know, now I see why everybody, including Slice Killer Clown, why Guard Dog, and everybody fucking left. Now I see why. Because you lied to everyone, bro. You didn't just lie to me. You lied to every motherfucking body, dog. You know what's funny? You claim that you're a juggalo, bro. You ain't shit. You're a fake-alo. You ain't in the underground scene like that, man. You don't belong in the underground. Matter of fact, you don't belong doing music, period, homie.
You're a fake-alo, bro. A fake-alo. God damn, Cyraxx. You tell him he ain't no real juggalo. That's why you don't show face at the gathering, right? Cyraxx, you're not a juggalo either. You never were. This is stolen valor. I can almost guarantee you if Cyraxx showed his face in the underground scene, juggalo or not, he'd probably get beat up, smashed up, thrown out the door.
You know what? You belong working at fucking Walmart's 9 to 5. That's where yours belongs. And let's be honest, man. The only thing you deserve to be is a fucking dad to your son. That's all you deserve, man. And I'm sorry, but Don's sitting there supporting you like that, bro. Shit, I'd be a better dad to your son than you are, man.
Are you sure about that?
Because at least I'm out here doing shit, clearing my name, doing my fucking job as an artist. What are you doing, man? Oh, wait, that's right. Nothing. You ain't doing shit.
Honestly, I respect anybody who works at Walmart far more than you, Cyraxx. At least they're doing something with their lives, moving them legs around, actually going outside and breathing fresh air, earning an honest dollar, if you will. Unlike you, sitting in here, grifting, smacking your pud all the time. You say, oh, the only thing you deserve is to be a dad to your kid. It's like, oh, you're so cool, Cyraxx. You're such a great guy. You had to mention the kids, though, right, Cyraxx? You couldn't mention somebody else without mentioning their kids, you freak. On top of that, you have to make it even creepier and say, I'd be a better dad to your kid than you, bitch. It's really a hard thing to understand when it comes to somebody like this. Like, sure, yeah, maybe it's just mental illness, but there's gotta be something else going on here. I almost refuse to believe that Cyraxx isn't huffing that jug at this point.
All you've ever done since day one is sit on your motherfucking ass and not do a damn thing. Hell, Dawn, your own wife, has done more than you, bruh. By far. She has done way more than you have ever done. When me and you started doing Killer Clown Sounds together back in 2010, who was it that made the website for our label? Oh wait, that's right. It was Dawn. Who was there to promote everything? Dawn. Putting you in place when you fucking needed it. Oh wait, that's right. It was Dawn again. Who was there telling you to get your fucking head out of your goddamn ass and stop being a little crybaby about everything when you felt like shit wasn't going your way? Oh wait, that's right. It was you. You were being a baby back, and Dawn was the one telling you to stop being a baby back.
So Cyraxx is trying to roast Eric Scrubbelow for having a supportive wife is what it sounds like to me. Somebody who's there, telling them to keep going, questioning when they're doing dumb things, etc. The type of person you'd probably want in your life, Cyraxx. Somebody to help level you out and keep you on a good path. You can tell Cyraxx doesn't really grasp what a healthy relationship is. Whether it's friendship, romantic, etc. Cyraxx truly has no life skills, no understanding of the human condition. He's just a scab walking around. It truly is amazing you can have somebody this dumb survive this many years, even if being protected by some 43s.
So, Scrub, Eric, homie, amigo, I'm gonna tell you this one time and one time only. Get out of fucking music and get a regular 9 to 5 job because you don't have a future in it. You never had a career. You're never going to have a fucking career. Get out of fucking music and get a 9 to 5 job. You don't belong in my world. You belong in the Walmart world. You belong over in Wally world, homie. That's where you belong.
Well, damn, it looks like Cyraxx finally roasted that man Eric Scrubbelow to a crisp. R.I.P. to him and his career. Hopefully he does well at the Wally World Gulag. Now, Chance is gonna come back on another stream ranting and raving again about how he's the god of the world and all that good stuff, so let's jump into it.
What up, yo? I don't even need to say what the fuck it is, but for those of you that don't know, What's up? It's your boy. So I'm here to speak on something that needs to be spoke on. A lot of motherfuckers out here be saying that I'm delusional and shit, and that I'm this and that I'm that. That's cute. Where's this delusion coming from? Like, where's this delusional this? You know, where's all this delusionalness supposedly coming from? Like, because last time I checked, everything I have spoken about, I have shown that I have actual proof for. Like, I don't need to prove jack fuck all to nobody, because
We've seen delusion racks, we've seen smug racks, but we've never seen smug-lusion racks. After all these seasons, after all these years, we're getting a new character in this new arc. How amazing. Last time I checked, Chance, everything you just spoke about was absolutely unfounded, unproven, and 100% a lie. Because, unfortunately, Cyrax, there is so much documentation about you online, whether it be YouTube, Kiwi Farms, or any other platform, that we can tell you what you were doing pretty much by the minute.
I've shown the proof of everything I've done, everything I've released, everything I've accomplished, everything that I plan to do, I have proof of. So, how am I delusional, motherfuckers? I mean, seriously, if you Google my name, you can literally look me up. I'm literally worldwide famous, dude. I'm literally a fucking rock star. Regardless of what the haters think, regardless of what the troll community thinks, because y'all motherfuckers don't matter.
If you Google Chance Wilkins, aka Cyrax's name, you'll see a lot of things, and not a single one of them is gonna say you are a rock star. Try again, Chance. Try again.
The ones that fucking matter are those that actually listen to my shit. And believe it or not, there actually are some people out there that actually rock my shit. You can literally Google this shit on YouTube. Like, there's videos of people bumping my shit in their cars and hanging out. Like, there's literal evidence of this shit. So, tell me again how I'm delusional. I've done local shows and toured.
I was lying.
I plan on doing a nationwide tour here in the very near future. Then soon after that, international. And yes, I do plan on getting that shit with the AMCA squared away to where I can go to Australia again and prove my innocence. To where I can tour in Australia and visit my friends whenever I want.
It genuinely makes me belly laugh when I hear Cyrax say, I have all these fans, just Google me, I'm a big rock star. And then immediately in the next sentence say, yeah, believe it or not, there are people that listen to me, yeah huh, there's a couple of them. I thought you were a rock star, bro. Cyrax has never played local shows, Cyrax has never toured. That's also been confirmed by his close family members who said that he's literally always lived with his grandma and has literally never done anything outside of maybe one trip to Florida to go see Gordon. That's literally the extent of Cyrax ever leaving 339 Lloyd. Cyrax says he has plans for a worldwide tour, and I bet you those plans will never happen, because Cyrax, all you really have to do to prove all of this is just to show the evidence while you're here. Not you holding this flimsy little burned CD that you have from 2007. No, actually show some proof, Cyrax. Where are the videos at? Where is it? If I wanted to direct people to my music career, I can easily do so. There's tons of links, there's tons of videos, there's platforms, there's pages, etc. There's none of that for you. Where is it though? Just like the jug, where'd that go?
So please, tell me again how I'm delusional, because like I said, last time I checked, I have receipts for every single thing I've done. I literally have receipts for everything. Quite literally, like, I have all the receipts to back up every claim, every single thing I've ever said. And I've showed this in the past. So tell me why I need to show anything else, because quite clearly I'm not delusional. I've spoken the truth about everything. So why do I need to prove jack shit to anybody? Just saying. When you got receipts, you kind of don't look the way that people make you out to be. And me, I got a lot of receipts to back up every single fucking thing I've ever said, so.
Oh boy, here's One Lung Larry asking everybody how he's delusional as he's the one wheezing up in his grandmama's attic at 1 a.m. telling people how he's the god of the world, he's the biggest rock star of YouTube, yet he has done absolutely nothing with his life. He's wearing finger gloves that kids wear when they ride their bikes. He's wearing all these random plastic accessories all over him like it makes him look cool, like he's successful or something. Cyrax, your audio is dog crap. Your visual is dog crap. No matter how many little costume props that you steal from Sally's bedroom and you put them on, it's not gonna make you look any cooler. Just give it up, bro.
What's up, YouTube? It's Chance here. First of all, I wanted to say good morning to you guys. Hope you guys are having a good day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys are at. But I just wanted to pop in and say good morning. But also, I wanted to talk about something very dark, but very real. And that is the demons that live within us. A lot of people think that when you get trolled online, that it's not real and that it doesn't create demons within you that you have to fight. But I'm here to tell you right now that it actually does. The reason I know this is because I fight my demons every day and every night.
Oh, you're fighting something, Cyrax. It's scabies, rabies, and babies. And when I say babies, I mean baby bed bugs and baby lice bugs, because shoot, bro, you're still looking as scabby as ever. So, of course, Cyrax is back today, telling us about the demons he fights every day because of all the things he's gone through. So let's just hope, for the love of Jesus Christ Almighty, that it's not going to be the exact same rant that we've heard for the past 3 weeks straight.
See, when most of you people that don't really understand the troll community or understand how it affects people, when you guys go to sleep at night, you guys go to sleep, you have, sometimes you have nightmares, but most of the time you have good dreams. But people like me, when I go to sleep personally, I don't go to sleep. I go to war with my demons every night. And a lot of people ask me, because I've often made this reference in the past, wrestling and music are the exact same.
I love how Cyrax is going to be able to look at all the masses and say, hey, I know all of you guys get great sleep. None of you guys have any problems in your life. You guys haven't gone through any PTSD or any problems. It's just me, Cyrax, me. Cyrax is the most attention-hungry lolcow I've ever seen, personally. I've only covered a handful on this channel so far, but it's been really hard to surpass the level of delusion, absolute lack of life skill, and any sort of reasonability. Like, once Sally kicks the bucket and Eddie Two Perks decides he's dipping out, Cyrax is probably just gonna be somewhere in Akron behind a dumpster yelling at some rat saying, I'm the biggest YouTube sensation.
Well, let me explain it to you. When you're in wrestling, you're fighting another wrestler. You're battling that person for top spot. You're battling to take that win. Whether that be by pinfall, submission, or unfortunately, sometimes this has been known to happen. Not a whole lot, but it has happened in the past, but by knockout. When I step on stage and I do, whether it's a cover show or whether it's my own music, and I'm doing my streams and I'm showing what I'm capable of. Every song, every upload, every cover upload I do, every song I release is me battling my own demons within that I face every day.
It's genuinely kind of offensive to somebody like myself who travels and tours with the band and whatnot. Not all the time, we do it part-time, but we do it like 4 times a year, and we usually go out for a week or 2 at a time, about 42 dates a year, something like that, nothing crazy, right? It's kind of offensive to know that Cyrax thinks he can just get on his crappy little karaoke stream and that's the stage. That's it. It's so stupid, dude. It's like, Cyrax, no way. You think that your little streams where you're letting the actual song play and you're kind of whispering under it, and then you'll have a monologue between each song, is the same thing as what any of us do on the road. I genuinely want to know what the demons are, Cyrax. Not shitting yourself in your grandma's attic? Like, what are the demons?
And believe me, a lot of times I wish I could just up and walk away from those demons, but I can't. Because I don't have that luxury of being like, oh, well, let me just ignore my demons and they might not be there. No. Those demons that the troll community had placed on me, they're always going to be there. The demons of PTSD, anxiety, every now and then, panic attacks. Those are all demons that I face every day. All 4 of those demons are very real and they're very dangerous and they can kill. Just like, cancer. You can't see cancer. You can't see addiction. Just like you can't see demons. And along with those 4 demons comes a 5th demon known as depression.
Oh, thank God we have Dr. Raxo here to tell us what anxiety is like and what cancer is and addiction and all these things. Thank God, because I would never have been able to understand what he was talking about without that explanation. Thank you so much, Chance Wilkins. You really enlightened me today. Of course, you don't have the luxury to leave those demons. You can't walk away from them, just like you can't walk away from your wall with the 2 hand holes there that you've punched.
And usually depression goes hand in hand with PTSD and all 4 of the other demons. Depression usually goes hand in hand with the other 4 demons that I mentioned. And those are things that I deal with every day. So to the parents out there that are constantly saying that, oh, walking away will do some good, and oh, it's just the internet, it's not real. Yes, it is. So next time your kid comes up to you and says, Mommy, Daddy, I'm being this, I'm being that, these people are attacking me, listen to your kids and take them serious, because those things, they do have a very serious effect.
Calm down, Cyrax. It sounds like you walked by the TV when Sally was watching some Dr. Phil, and now suddenly you're some sort of Nostra dumbass. I don't want to hear it, dude. You have no self-control. All you do is show your wing-wang, your butthole, and scream obscenities online anytime you get slightly inconvenienced. Again, we're talking about a 35-year-old man. I don't know if he's turned 35 yet. My bad. 34. But he's gonna be 35 this year. Who cares? Saying that if you walk up to your mommy and she says the internet, you can just turn off the internet. That's the best advice you've ever gotten, dude. That's good advice. No, it's like Cyrax, you sound like a 12-year-old crying to his mom right now, pleading to the internet's parents to help you. It's like, Cyrax, you are a well-grown man. Well, a well-grown goblin. This should not be in your vernacular. You should not be online crying about, listen to your kids, because what the hell does this have to do with kids, Cyrax? Again, you just can't stop talking about them. It's so creepy, man.
I'm very much a very big advocate for mental health. One adult was a very, very famous TikToker by the name of Inquisitor. He did Star Wars mixed with Call of Duty cosplays. And he went through a very similar situation to what I went through, where people were trying to make him look like and did this and did that and the other. And it hurt him so bad. It destroyed him so deeply that those demons manifested inside of him. And if you do not know who the Inquisitor is, look up TikTok's The Inquisitor. And there's a bunch of different documentaries that you can watch. Like, there's a lot of different documentaries that you guys can watch on this man. And let me tell you right now, I highly urge you guys to go watch them if you have not watched them, because they are very informative and they are very real. So parents, again, I say this. Whenever your kid comes to you and says that they need a mental health day,
Cyrax recommending that we look at other PDFs who got caught and unfortunately sewer slided and didn't get the justice they deserved somehow is going to make us look at him in any of a better light? No, Cyrax. Now we just have more fuel to the fire, because now we know you're a PDF supporter yourself. No wonder you're constantly trying to say that Marty, William Gloryhole, M-Word Boy, etc. are all PDF lovers and supporters and all this stuff. Because you are. And every time you say something, it's usually just a deflection of your own character. Feels bad, man, it really does. Cyrax is as delusional as he'll ever be. But let's finish out this current rant.
Take me for example. People have always told me the last 8 years to ignore it and move on, and at first that tactic did work, but then the trolls started ramping everything up and started to affect my real life to where I could not ignore it. They were sending police to my house, they were sending FBI, they were sending detectives, they were sending fire trucks, ambulance, random people from Craigslist that I did not know. Some of the trolls were even showing up themselves to my house. So a lot of the times it can't be ignored. Sometimes it has to be dealt with, because a lot of the times that stuff goes unnoticed. One movie I will highly recommend you guys watch has the actress Emily Osment from Camp Rock in it, and the movie it's a very good movie. I highly urge you guys to watch this. The movie is called Cyberbully. It's about a girl who gets fished by one of her friends who pretend to be this guy online that she likes. And it turned out that guy that liked her was actually a real guy at school, but it wasn't actually him sending her the messages. It was somebody else. And it got so bad to the point where she had attempted. I highly suggest watching that movie. It is a very good movie. So with that being said, I love you guys. Stay up, stay positive, keep being yourselves.
And with that, we're going to bring this one to an end, my friends. Cyrax has been on an absolute tear recently. It seems like every time I end a video and upload it, there's 3 more things to cover. So I'm sure by the time this video even goes live, there's going to be more to update and tell you about tomorrow. And I'll see you then.
Free the jug, we gon' be bugging till it's backwards. Know you weak as hell, yeah, everybody know about that part. Just open up that closet door, chance it ain't that hard. We crush up for the big book jug like Black Friday at Walmart. Bitch, you better free that bad bug jug. free that bad bug jug. Free that bad bug jug. Bitch, free that bad bug jug. Ayy.